10, 11, and 12, we are now going to solve some exponential equations by finding a common base. What we want to do, first of all, is try to rewrite these with the exact same base. Sometimes you only have to change one, sometimes you have to change both of your bases. But in this case, I can rewrite 64 as 2 to a power. 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 2 is 16, 16 times 2 is 32, 32 times 2 is 64, so I need 2 to the 6th power. And I wrote my 2 down. 2 to the 6th power. So I have 2 to the 5x minus 3 equals 2 to the 6th raised to the 3 minus 9x. When I raise to a power, I multiply. So 2 to the 5x minus 3 would equal 2 to the 18 minus 54x. Now that my bases are the same, I can basically ignore them that they're there. If my bases are the same, my exponents also have to be the same in order for them to be equal. So 5x minus 3 would have to equal 18 minus 54x. And then I just go ahead and solve that like I solve the rest of my equations. I'm going to add my 54x and add my 3. So 59x would equal 21. I'm going to go ahead and divide by 59. So x equals 21 59ths. Not a real pretty answer, but one that works. So number 11 is the same kind of thing. I've got base 10. I really can't write 10 to a different base, but I can write 100 as 10 to the 2nd power. So 10 to the negative 6x is going to equal 10 squared to the 2 minus 2x. So again, I have to go ahead and multiply that out. So I would have 10 to the 4 minus 4x. Now that my bases are the same, my exponents could be set equal to each other. Negative 6x would equal 4 minus 4x. So solving that, I'll go ahead and add my 4x to move it over. Negative 2x would equal 4. When I divide, x is going to equal negative 2. 4 divided by negative 2 is negative 2. And one more of those. So number 12, I have 64 equals 32 to the negative x minus 3. Now here, I can't write 64 as 32 to some power because 32 to the 1st is 32 and 32 to the 2nd is way bigger than 64. But I can write these both as base 2 numbers. 64 again was 2 to the 6th, so we did that earlier. 32 would be 2 to the 5th. So I'd have 2 to the 5th raised to the negative x minus 3. So 2 to the 6th would have to equal 2 to the negative 5x minus 15 then. Now that my bases are the same, my exponents have to equal each other. So 6 equals negative 5x minus 15. I'd add my 15. 21 equals negative 5x and go ahead and divide. Negative 21 fifths is my answer for x then.